Morning guys, today we're in the state of Aguascalientes, Mexico. We came to visit this old nuns Convent from the 1500s. We're gonna see if we could get in there, show it to y'all a little bit. And today we are with los compadres Güero, Ruba, and Oscar. Well, let's get into this adventure, guys. Let's see if we could get in there, do a little bit of exploration around here, and show y'all a little bit. Let's get into it. All right guys, so this nuns Convent that y'all see out here, like I told y'all earlier, it's from around 1500s to the 1600s. What I'm hearing from Ruba and Güero is that they were told that this was an old little town right out here, and that this little town had its own little nun Convent. There's some ruins back here. We put the truck right here on the side of the road, but there's some ruins back here, and there's a couple more ruins out here. So in a minute we're gonna explore this area. We brought the metal detector, so you definitely best believe that we're gonna put the metal detectors out here, see if we're able to find any coins, anything that's from the colonial area. But look, as we're getting closer to this nuns Convent, you could already tell how old it is. Look at the structure, look at the doors, the main door. And it looks like that was a door too, or a window, and they were all covered up. Look guys, looks amazing. It's all made out of adobe. And you could tell it's pretty old because of how the adobe is all washed off. Look at this door, guys. This is an ancient door. Y'all know how back then the doors used to be like that. I haven't seen a door like that. You can see ruins in there. In a minute we're gonna see if we're able to get in there, if there's access to get in there. But look guys, look how old this is. I believe inside there's no ceiling no more, because right here, these holes, that's where they used to have wooden beams across. And across those wooden beams, that's where they would put the rooftop, put a little bit of adobe, grass, more adobe, and that's how they would build their rooftops out here. Amazing. And amazing that it's still standing, guys, from the 1500s. Imagine that. Look guys, and I'm still right here at the door. I want to get a little closer, but look in there, there's another door. And like I told y'all, no rooftop. Looks like that pillar right here, that pillar, it looks like that's newer. So maybe they're remodeling the inside for a little, maybe they remodeled the inside and it's a little bit newer. But let's check it out, guys. Let's see if we can find a way to get in there. And look guys, we're here at the second door. The main door was over there where Güero is, and this is the second door. But what I'm noticing, look guys, this was like another room, and it's just all closed up. I wonder what this was. Maybe where they used to sleep, where they used to have their beds. Who knows? If you notice the rooftop right here, it's made out of metal, so that rooftop is a lot newer. And as you notice, the inside is all made out of adobe as well. It's amazing how old this is. And look, there's some ruins back here. Right back here, there's some ruins. There's some ruins back there. There's another little house back there. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this was used for cattle. Like they used to have cattle out here, and this is where they would load cattle up and put the trailers here and load the cattle up into the trailer. what I'm noticing is that there's a hole right there, so there's been wanderers out here already searching for a treasure, searching for coins, searching for whatever they can find, guys. Look at these fencing. So what I'm hearing from Huero and Ruma is that they would divide it and they would have their little animals in sections out here. Pretty amazing. Let's go catch up to the boys. Let's go see what's over there, and we'll give y'all a little tour around the area. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get in there, but oh, almost fell there, guys. But we're definitely gonna make an attempt to get inside so we could show y'all from the inside as well. We got a permission to come out here, but let's see if we're able to get in there or not. And in a minute, we're gonna do a little bit of metal detecting as well, but as y'all can see, the weeds are way too high, so I don't think we'll be able to do that much detecting. But let me catch up to the boys over here, see what's on this side, and I'll keep showing y'all guys. First time as well in the state of Aguascalientes, so a new state we got to visit. Looks like the door's open, so there's access to that little building. Let's go check it out. Look, guys, this is like another little corral, as y'all see, and there was the door right here to enter. There's another ruin back there of another little house. We'll go check it out in a minute as well. But yeah, it's a pretty amazing little place, guys. So yeah, guys, I'm still right here standing on top of the fence, thinking a little bit, trying to figure out a little bit about the area, but putting two and two together, I could definitely say that this is the area where they kept the animals. Why? Because if you notice the ramp for cattle, the fencing all around it, it's separated. There's more fencing on the back. There's a little ruin back there. So I could definitely say this is where maybe perhaps they used to keep their cattle, pigs, chickens, any kind of animal back then that they used to feed off. So yeah, I never seen something this old where they would keep their animals and stuff, especially at a nun's covenant. In a minute, we're gonna go into this little house, which I imagine they used to store all the animal food, their tools, all the stuff they needed out here. So let's wait for the boys to come out and we'll go up in there. Alright guys, well, let's go into this little storage room that I told you, I think. But one thing that I heard Oscar mention is that, look, there's pottery out here. So when they were making these adobe blocks and they were picking the dirt from the ground, they would throw it on with that pre-Hispanic pottery. Well, this is the little room where I thought they would store their grains, their tools, all that was used for the animals. But I don't know, it seems a little bit weird because this doesn't look old, this looks new. Who knows if it was a feeder and they tried to fix it, or if that was a feeder as well. This, as you already know, it's from people out here detecting. So all these areas, guys, colonial areas, back then a lot of the people would hide their treasures. They would hide them on walls, bury them. So yeah, you get wanderers that come out here, do all kinds of stuff like this. But yeah, it makes me think what this really was at one time, guys. If it was to keep the animals food, to keep the tools, or maybe where they would shelter the animals. I really don't know. You can only imagine. If you notice this beam is original from the old ones. These are more newer. And the rooftop that's made out of metal, well, yeah, that's more recently. In a minute, we'll put the metal detector through all these walls, see if we get any type of tones, and we'll show ya. This door is obviously newer as well. Let's keep going. Let's go to that room back there, guys. And one of the things I like when we come out here to these places that are colonial from the 1500s, 1600s, 1700s up to the 1800s, and I see all these old ruins, guys, my mind just starts wondering like what it could have been, what could have they done out here, what took place out here, you know. So yeah, amazing. Like guys, we're almost close to the ruins, to the other ruins, but I just stood right here, and yeah, look, you could definitely see from here. I mean, there's weeds all over. Raining season is about to be over, so the grass, the weeds, they're at its highest peak. But you could definitely tell that this was a corral. All this area, from that corner of the Convent all the way to back here to that corner. And I guess this is where they would keep their animals, like I was telling you. Let's keep on making our way to the little ruins back there. Alright guys, and we're making our way to those ruins that we told you. But if you look at this, some of these weeds are taller than me. Even the grass. The only thing that you got to be careful when you walk around these places is that the snakes, since the grass and the weeds are so tall, it's hard to see what's on the ground. And we're definitely just making a little path as we walk. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, so another old ruins made out of adobe. Definitely, like y'all have always heard me, when I see these places, I'm just amazed of the way they build them. And how they're from the 1500 and still standing. Nowadays you see them build houses, modern houses. And within 10, 20, 15, 20 years. And within 10, 15, 20 years, they're all in the ground. Look, another piece of pottery. This was newer. I don't think this is pre-Hispanic. Look, the door is right here. So at one point, this must have been way, way lower. And like I told you on some of the other videos, usually they hide coins right here on the door frames. I wonder what the fuck? Yes, y'all seen, a little bit too concentrated, and like always, Oscar got me. He got me. To this day, I haven't been able to scare him, but one day, Oscar. But yeah guys, look, pretty old, amazing the history it has, what the walls could tell us if they could talk. So yeah guys, I mean, me personally, I don't know much about the story out here. I'll try to look for some on the internet, see what we're able to find. But just a matter of fact of being out here and recording these places is amazing, guys. New adventure, new exploration, new state. Definitely, best believe it. Alright, let's keep making our way back to the Convent, see if we're able to find a way to get in there. If we're not, then we'll just go to the other one. Look at this grasshopper. He's a chunky one. He's a chunky one. He's been eating too much grass. That's how we're walking across the area, guys, to avoid the tall grass and getting bit by a snake or some kind of animal that we can't see through all these weeds. Look guys, small detail that Ruba was pointing out. Those water canals right there, they're made out of wood. I never seen some water canals, some water gutters, some gutters made out of wood. I've always thought that if you make them out of wood, the wood will rotten. But maybe those are made from the heart of the tree. You know how the heart of the tree, the wood, it's a lot stronger. But yeah, those are made out of wood. Never seen those before. Alright guys, so earlier I made an attempt to get up there to see from the top if there was any way we could access inside. I managed to get up there, but when I got to the top, there was no way to access, and it wasn't easy getting down. Ruba had to go over there, help me guide my feet towards the pole, and then I was able to get off. But yeah, I shouldn't have tried that. All right, guys, let's go around the Nuns Covenant, see what's around there, and keep showing y'all a little bit. In a minute, we'll bring out the metal detectors. We'll detect around the area. Hopefully, we're lucky enough to find something. Anything to me will work out. Colonial nail, coin, a centenario. Ooh, lovely. But whatever we find, it's lovely. Even a bottle cap, you know. Now we're on the backside of the Covenant, guys. If you see some of these water canals, now they're made out of metal. No more wood ones. But yeah, there is no way to get in there. And we, like I told y'all, we got permission to come out here. They told us if y'all could find a way to get in there, fine. If not, then y'all gonna have to hold off on getting in till next time. I think that's pretty much it about this Covenant, guys. Let me go see what the guys get these metal detectors and detect a little bit around the area. So there's quite a few of these chunky grasshoppers. All right, guys, so we're on our way out. We stopped at a little water dam that was part of this little town where this Nun Covenant was. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get into the Covenant. There was no way to access it, and well, we were not gonna break through the logs or jump into it, you know. So we decided, hey, we'll record it from the outside, and on the way out we'll record the little water dam that's on the way. And this is where the water dam was. I imagine that the comport, or I imagine the door that used to hold the water together was somewhere down here or somewhere back there where Oscar and Ruba are. In a minute, we're gonna go back there, see if we find anything. But yeah, guys, wanted to show y'all that little small Nun Covenant. Wedo and Ruba have been telling us about it, so we're out here. Let's go check it out. You know, we thought we were gonna be able to get in there, but sometimes it's like that, you know. Let's go walk a little bit deeper in there, see what else is over there. But also, Ruba and Wedo were telling us that there was another way to get to that Covenant through this top part. So yeah, guys, amazing. We weren't also able to get the metal detectors out there because, as y'all seen on the video, the weeds and the grass, all of that, it's way too tall. So it just makes it impossible to get the metal detector through the areas, you know. But we're out here doing it, guys. We're out here exploring it, showing y'all a little bit of our adventure. And look, we're just right there where the water dam is. And look, we're just right there where the water dam is. And this is that little small path that Wedo and Ruba were telling us that leads you to the Nun place as well. I hope y'all enjoyed it, guys. I hope y'all liked it. It's gonna be a short one, but at least we were able to show y'all a little bit of this 1500, 1600 old Nun Covenants. Peace. And look, guys, from up here, from that top, that small path that I just showed y'all, this right here, what y'all see, this was the dam where all the water used to be held at. As y'all see now, it's all dried up. There's nothing but grass just growing. But yeah, guys, it used to be a water dam. So like I mentioned, guys, it's a small video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I love old ruins, especially when they're that old, 1500s, 1600s. And well, the adventure, nothing beats that, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Small little video. Let's say bye to the boys. Oscar, Explore Detecta, Wedo, and Ruba. Saluditos. Alright, guys, till next time, peace. Aguascalientes, new state.